Hello, Hornets. It's a terrific Tuesday here at VCHS. We're your host, Jacob Bryant.
And I'm Brandon Kinsinger. I'll start with today's lunch. Today we'll be having steak fingers, mashed potatoes, and gravy, dinner roll, steamed carrots, apples, and you can't forget that cold milk.
Now showing today's national holidays.
And now a rundown of your top 5 news stories. Hello, I'm Brandon Kinsinger, and here are today's top 5 news stories. California police pull over self-driving car for illegal U-turn but unable to issue ticket. Reading Rainbow returning to PBS after 20 years of being off the air. MIT finds heavy ChatGPT use can weaken memory and lower brain activity. Red Bull historians recount how in the early 90s Red Bull was throwing empty cans and crowd paces to make the public believe that everyone was drinking it. Maryland firefighters charged after flooding baseball fields with firetruck.
Next, here's today's word and quote of the day.
Gregarious. Of a person fond of company sociable.
In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln.
With trick-or-treat season fast approaching, let's see if our staff can be tricked or not.
Good morning, Hornets. Today, we have story time with some of our teachers.
Once upon a time, I met a Sigma named Baby Gronk. He would ride his baby car into Ohio. That wasn't until he met up with his jabroni, tung sar. And what he told him was some shocking news. Kai Cenat is mocking his GF, Livy Dunn. Then all of a sudden slimed out John Pork into a big pile of beans.
Honestly, I mean, that's one of the best stories I've heard in my life. Sorry for John Pork, but it is what it is.
It was really emotional. Say it's a roller coaster of emotions that really went through my brain. It was a hard year.
I hopped into a barber shop and then my beans dropped in shock when I saw a dude man who had cool grippas. They made me want to riz. I started to advance until I heard a little beta say, "Stop, you're gonna make it weird for everyone in here. You're gonna eat mangoes, so you better just not."
That was very lighthearted. He went very deep and he showed passion.
I thought that story was beautiful. It was excellently written. Deserves some sort of award.
With action taking place on the courts, let's sit down and check in with the chess team.
My name is Jack Clark. I'm a senior on the chess club. And what place did I got? I got 19th place out of 58 people. I think that's pretty good. How do I? Well, I feel like I did all right. I feel like I need to like pay attention to moves and not blunder my good pieces. That's very crucial. And how the whole club did really well. We got second place overall, and this was a really tough tournament. So I'm really glad that we got second place.
My name's Titus Hoggett, and I got 7th place at the chess tournament. I feel like I did all right. I've definitely had better performances. You know, I definitely will do better at this next coming tournament. And I feel like we did good as a whole. You know, we had good competition, and I feel like in the future we're gonna do really well. And yeah.
Up next, it's time for Tune Tuesday.
With rain back in the forecast, let's take a look at today's weather.
Hello, I'm Dylan Corcoran, and here's today's weather. Today we will have a high of 72 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and a slight chance of a rain shower. Tonight we will have a low of 60 degrees with mostly cloudy skies.
Now it's time for a quick blast of the past. We review this day in history.
Stay classy, VC.
October 14th, 1947.
A really big moment. Through the sound barrier. The first time ever in level flight.
Air Force Captain Chuck Yeager becomes the first person to fly faster than sound. Yeager breaks the sound barrier as he tests a rocket-powered research plane over California. 1066. In Britain, invading Norman forces under William the Conqueror defeat the Anglo-Saxons at the Battle of Hastings. 1964. Martin Luther King Jr. wins the Nobel Peace Prize for his nonviolent campaign for civil rights. King accepts the award months later during a ceremony in Norway's capital, Oslo.
We are ready to suffer when necessary and even risk our lives in order to become witnesses to truth as we see it.
1912. In Milwaukee, Theodore Roosevelt, campaigning for a return to the White House, is shot in the chest. Despite the wound, the former president heads to a hospital only after he gives a scheduled speech. And 1977.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Bing Crosby, one of the most popular singers of the 20th century, dies near Madrid, Spain. Today in history, October 14th, Carlotta Bradley, The Associated Press.
Glisten